What is Equestrian in the Park? Well, it's a fast-paced, high-adrenaline show jumping and cross-country event located right near Perth City. But that's just one aspect to this world-class event. It's so much more. Fine fashions, fine food and drink, course walks and an atmosphere that makes the day special for everyone at a picture-perfect location. Welcome once again to Equestrian in the Park. It's great to have your company as we look ahead to a one-day horse and rider showcase event near Crown Perth. It's all thanks to Burswood Park, Riviera WA, Rockingham Ram and Channel 7. In 2022, more than 80 horses and riders will contest for massive prizes in front of big crowds and a big atmosphere. You don't want to miss a moment.
Hi, I'm Michael D'Agostino. Once again, I'm going to walk you through the key parts of the course for Equestrian in the Park 2022. We return again with two classes competing. First the Diamond class, and then the best will battle it out in the Rockingham Ram Grand Prix class. At the event, you'll see a lot of these jumps, the brushes. The key to these jumps is accuracy. They are narrow technical fences, you've got to hit it right. Here at the Rockingham Ram Travel, I think it'll be one of the big tests for today. The undulation leading up to it is going to take a lot of positive riding. It's a tough fence and it's sure to be influential on what is a very big day. With Olympic legend Andrew Hoy at Equestrian in the Park on the Swan River near the Perth City, it promises to be a spectacular event.
Equestrian in the Park kicks off with nearly 60 horse and riders battling it out for the $19,000 Riviera WA first prize. To make the jump off, the round needs to be error-free and fast.
Julie Ispista and Sean Lowry up here in commentary, and we would like to welcome in Lucy Warwick. She is our first starter for the day.
Thanks, Julie, and a great start by Stuart Little and Evie. Evie's only 14 years of age. Stay in the saddle, Evie. That water looks a bit dirty. As competition horses, unfortunately, the rail there at the Western Hay for Heart on a String. Thoroughbred. Two strides. Oh, she's got it. Yes. Be what you want me to do. It got, oh! We had a little slide there just as Wayne turned his back. Fortunately, that does incur elimination. What a terrible, terrible stroke of luck there for Chris and Valet. They were going super. Plenty of space, which is what a rider wants, but there we go. Big triple bar, a bold two strides. Oh, and a bit of a stop there and a bit of a hesitation. You said it's not easy sitting on these Formula One horses. You still have to steer them, you still have to communicate with them. He's coming around on the right rein to the WA Farm Shop Joker for 2022. She charges in, she clears it. Woohoo! One of the first real technical fences, one of the real cross-country fences. Plenty of narrow fences with hedge. The EBM, how will they go? Oh boy, didn't they attack that? Wow.
So the very best of luck to our junior rider, Illyria Bond.
Lovely big bold jump there by Clover. A little bit clever. Get in and out of problems. If you get in a problem, these smaller coupled horses can often get you out of trouble. Lovely line through there, yes. It's corner fence at 8. Rockingham Ram, great sponsors here. One stride, two stride. Oh, just got a little bit funny in that second stride and dragged the back legs. And a great start by Doodle. Anatolia, she's driving him on, held him, kept his stride. Joker, we wish her the best. Lift those front feet up, mate. Not to be. Great start. The Jenkins family now, young Hannah, the new owner.
Her parents, her mum and dad are her biggest supporters, and they're both here today along with her brother to watch her.
Oh, sit on, Sue, hang on. Hang on, Sue. We're all hoping. Here he is. In his riding gear, unfortunately rails there at the Western Hay into the big strong fence. Two big strides. Yes, that's the way. And here comes the Thompson and Redwood fence 6, the big apex corner. Winteringham, the pink fence, the last one, a big sigh of release for Simone, and Pure Vision. And a testament to Tess's horsemanship. Oh, just dropped the back legs there.
And she's currently working at the Oakford Equestrian Centre.
Come on, let's hope for the recovery. Great job. Well done, Emily. And straight. Oh, that was slow motion. Cost her a rail. Good recovery over the two vertical fences. This is a cracker of a round, folks. Give it up for Kalisha. Just Wally. Woohoo! And Kate rode it accordingly. Nice little angle again, angling to the back corner of that splash. A little bit soft into the first one, but that's okay, as they're retired racehorses. A little bit sideways into the treble. Yeah, that cost him, unfortunately, but let's keep an eye on it. It'll certainly put 4 in the bank, but the risk is, the reward is 8 penalties added on, so bad luck there. It looked a bit uneven, but no penalties for Tegan. They've chosen to go to the left-hand side, and they're looking at that straight line. Good luck, Ab. Oh yes, beautifully through. Will probably take it out. They need to get the energy. Oh, great job. Good luck, Jazz. Yes, yes. They've come a long way in a couple of years, this combination. Cleared on the second occasion at the Thompson and Redwood. Oh, great bold jump through 7AB. The MP Gloss Corner. And now the Rockingham Ram combination. Oh, they got a bit funky. Oh! Well, it can happen, folks. We haven't seen many parting of the ways today, but that's unfortunate for Ella. Treble combination. A, B, C. 1 stride. 2 stride. Oh, that looked like a bounce in there. We'll have to watch the replay. It looked really awkward. Hold your breath. Jumper, yeah! Woohoo!
Here at Equestrian in the Park, thanks to Riviera WA and Channel 7, we'll have more Diamond Class highlights ahead.
Hi, my name's Sinead Lowings and I'm a 4-star event rider. Originally from Perth, Western Australia, and I have been living in Sydney, New South Wales for about 6 years now. My most memorable moment in the sport so far would have to be representing Australia at the World Equestrian Championships in Protoni on my off-the-track bold venture. Equestrian in the Park is one of the most prestigious events in Western Australia. It gives the horse and riders great exposure. It's an amazing atmosphere, and being right in the city, it's a real thrill to ride around. The venue here at Equestrian in the Park you really can't fault. Being in Burswood Park, right on the banks in the Swan River, it's perfect and you couldn't get any better location right in the Perth city. Andrew Hoy, wow, it's pretty cool to have an 8-time Olympic athlete of Australia here witnessing this prestigious event. So hopefully he has a great day and sums up the beautiful atmosphere of the Perth city.
From 60 riders, now down to 10. Who'll take out the Riviera WA Horse Float First Prize, valued at $19,000? We're about to find out.
Let's ride every fence with Tess and wish her all the best on this exciting young horse. Beautiful clear jump so far. As I said, I don't think Tess will be putting the foot down too hard. A lovely, smooth, clear round would be even beyond her expectations, but what a great effort. As she comes clear at the Western Hay, clear so far. A clear round can really lift her up the rankings. The Brakovic fence, oh, just got too close, and then she steadies. Accurate. In we get, 2 strides, out we get. Clover gallops on. Around the corner to the Rockingham Ram. Show jump rails, they can fall quickly. Clear, Oxa, clear the vertical. Oh! I dare say, I've known Aaron for a long time. There's only one way he will go in a jump off, and that is really quick. He'll take lines. He will really run the gauntlet. Oh, what an unfortunate start. Yeah, so the picture is becoming a little clearer. The leader's on 8 penalties. So you know what that means. Someone only has to go clear and is quite slow and steady. There's quite a few. Anything could happen. The advantage of being a little bit later in the draw, and there's 4 penalties at the over it. So the advantage of being later on in the draw is that you can have a bit of a strategy. Do I need to take risks? Emma's just taken another rail at the Western Hay.
Abby Hazelby and City Leader.
She's taking this one carefully. Lovely line, 2 strides, she's nailed it. The Rockingham Ram has really tallied some penalties on some riders. Can Tess get through? A, B, C. The Rockingham Ram, the Oxa, 1 stride. The vertical, clear, 2 strides, vertical. Oh! And bars open. The machinations are becoming very interesting, and Chloe is taking it pretty steady. She's not going to risk going on the inside. She knows she's carrying a clean slate at 0. She's not going to push the limits. She'll give Doodle a nice, easy, well, relatively easy. This is a jump off in a major competition, but she's not going to take, any too big a risk. So now it changes. Not upset the big frame and the nice forward rhythm. They come to the Western Hay, fence 4. It stays there. Around the corner, a little bit of a twist, a turn. There's the Brakovic. Let's jump it. Let's jump it clear. Oh my goodness! It's got another one. Everest's going nicely. Katie McGlynn, not wasting any time. It's been very efficient. Often jump-offs are about corners. Here's the shorter track to the Western Hay. Inside line, up on the mound. Pop off and clear. Lovely big jump over the Brakovic. A neat, efficient line. She's not taking chances. It's paying off. She's still on 0. Big jump in over the EBM and still clear at the tricky double. Here's where the accumulation of penalties can really take its toll. Rockingham Ram, A, B, clear, and clear at C. There's no more show jump rails. We have the Dynamite pipe, and barring a run out, inside, she's taking the inside line, doesn't want to go too wide. And a great effort. Unofficially, folks, I think that's our new leader. Legal chase, a big swish of the tail. Let's get on with it sort of attitude. Clear at the RM Williams. Nice tight. Oh, what a line in there for Emily. Oh my goodness. Easy as you like. She practices those ones on the farm, no problems. Well done, Brady, for setting those ones up at the farm, into the dam. Easy as you like, up over the foresight. I'm guessing after that corner, Em's going to be in front. Around the corners of the Western Hay. A big swish of the tail again, clear over the Western Hay. No penalties so far. The Brakovic nearly headbutted the Living Roses horse there. Treats this one with a bit more respect. She comes, she straightens. Great spot, 2 strides, 1, 2 big strides. Legal Chase eats that up. Now the Rockingham Ram, treble. On the riverside. Here, right at the Swan River. In Burswood Park, clear A, B, clear C. I don't have to remind you, there's no more rails to come down. The Dynamite Pipe, a bit of an angle. Oh, mid, inside. The big horse goes inside the tractor. Another thing she practices on the farm. Watch out, tractor! Oh my goodness, 86.51. Well, not only did Emily take the lead, she snatched it away. Multiple seconds in the lead, and that's the challenge has been thrown out to the last 2 riders. Catch me if you can. And Matilda will give it a crack. Fence 1, fence 2 gave the red flag a bit of a kick, but that's okay, she's inside. She's seen Emily's line. Oh, but she couldn't do it, she gave it a crack. Alicia Atkinson, our last competitor, folks. A great combination, and we wish them the best. Fence 1, Aaron Williams. Oh my goodness, 4 penalties straight up.
Emily, the Diamond Class winner for today. Talk us through your performance.
Yeah, I was so happy with her. She's a beautiful horse, and she came here last year, she came second. I was coming in this year hoping we could take the win, but at Equestrian In The Park, it's anyone's game. So she was great. She jumped really well, kept all the jumps up and went really fast. So that's the end of the game.
How challenging was the course itself?
Very. I walked the course yesterday and I said this is really challenging, more challenging than last year for the Diamond Class. And so we definitely had our work cut out.
Don't go anywhere as we chat to Australian Olympic record breaker Andrew Hoy OAM after the break.
My name is Kate Joyce. I'm from Harvey, down near Bunbury, in Western Australia, obviously. I'm a rider. It's the main thing that I do with my life. Love the horses, love a little bit of farming, have a small farm down in Harvey, and generally like the country life. Last year I was lucky enough to win this event in the Grand Prix. I will never ever forget it. Just on the horse I've trained for 7 years. The moment I could just canter away thinking, I think I might have won this, I put my fist in the air, it was one of the best things I've ever experienced. This event is different to everything we do. The fences come up quickly, we look up into the sky and see the Crown Towers. It's just something completely different, and our horses are different every time we come. It's amazing. There can't be anything better than galloping around Burswood Park on the banks of the Swan River. We're so lucky.
Big jump over the Western Hay. Now a little twist, a turn to get onto the Brakovic show jump. It's come down already today. Oh, she gave it a tickle and stayed up. That's okay. Around to the EBM. Oh, a bit of a left line there. Great line though, Fi Tegan. She knew what she was doing. The horse trusted her. Around to the Rockingham Ram. Treble. Oxer to vertical. 1 stride. 2 strides. Very clean. She gallops down. Now the big horse can gallop a little bit quicker than Jumper. Now the Dynamite, but what's her corner like? She twists inside. Little Jumper went inside the tractor. The bigger horse has to go around. Lost a little bit of rhythm there, but saw a nice stride. Well done, Tegan! Woohoo! Well done, Tegan Christie.
As always, everyone loves being part of the public course walk. Access to the jumps and features in the middle of the event is what makes Equestrian in the Park so unique and special.
Looking stunning in black and white.
Fashions in the field always brings unique colour, style and glamour to Equestrian in the Park. It's a great day to look your best on the catwalk. Okay, Deb, congratulations, the winner of Fashions in the field. Were you expecting to jump up on the catwalk?
Oh, absolutely not. Like, it's always, you know, a pleasure to come to these events and we love getting dressed up. It saves being in horsey gear all the time, but to actually win is just mind-blowing.
Mate, when they threw this sash on me, I was halfway through a delicious wine from up on the stall there, and yeah, I was a bit taken aback, to tell you the truth. It hasn't been, haven't done modelling ever in my life, so it's a new one.
It's great to be joined by an Australian sporting legend, Andrew Hoy in Perth, an 8-time Olympian. What a career. Welcome to Perth.
Thank you. It's good to be back here. I've been here many times, but with the pandemic that's hit the world and the way my travel schedule has been, it's a few years since I've been, well, 3 years since I've been to Australia, so good to be back.
And Equestrian in the Park has taken off, and what are your first impressions?
So, absolutely love it. I think that the venue is fantastic. The opportunity of bringing the sport to the public as opposed to trying to get the public to the sport, that's a much better way of doing it.
And the venue itself, on the Swan River, near Crown, Optus Stadium, peak condition and a lovely spot.
Beautiful, and exactly as you say, when you can have it on the Swan River and just on the edge of the city, it's just wonderful. And you've even turned on great weather here in Perth, like always.
You've got the suit, the pocket square, you look the part as a spectator. Would you rather be out there?
If I had my own horse here in Australia, yes, because it's all about the partnership. I don't want to come and just get on a horse and use it as a machine to jump on around. And so if I had my own horses here in Australia, definitely I'd be out there. But at the moment, all of my partners are in Europe, and so I'm enjoying being here and talking with people and giving some of the riders some advice as well.
Equestrian in the Park shifts into top gear with the best horse and rider combinations battling it out in the Rockingham Ram Grand Prix class. Expect competition to be fierce for the $20,000 first prize. First step, however, is to make the all-important jump off.
Completely different course, folks. So now these horses are jumping the fences with the green letters. Pop, the big screen behind him. Now the Burswood Park drop down into the splash and out the other side over the very narrow fence. Been very influential today in the diamond class. No problems for Laurel. Off the track, the show jump. Will it stay intact? Got a good spot. Oh, but he just got a bit quick downhill. Around the corner and up the hill to the Broome International Airport at fence 14. So Sophie and Hazard Road over halfway now. They come up to the Rockingham Ram treble. A, B, oh, C comes down. You may see some of these horses looking a little bit strong. Miss Emma, look at that beautiful gallop along. Tight turn there, tight turn for Will. Really attacked the quick mail. No guts, no glory. Oh, there's a show jump that's gone down again, that 5A. She gets another 8 penalties. If she clears it, she gets 4 in the pocket. Oh, yes! Woohoo! Pumpkin, you beauty. Well done, Kate and Pumpkin. Treasure chest. Now the Channel 7 hanging rail. Into space. Saw the stride beautifully. Beautifully over the second horseland horse. Around the corner, the Anatone, big corner there. And down the hill to the Space Realty. Vertical, oh, she got a bit untidy. Over the Spirit Ponies. Plenty of support from the Platinum Lounge. Oh. And down in behind the inner circle, Property Blue marquee. Over the Broome International Airport fence at 14. Oh, an unlucky rail there. And 2. I suppose one's unlucky, 2. Well, just didn't handle it too well. And the very unfragile big New Holland Dray. A big lump of a jump down there. Oh! New Holland, the big Dray. Little horse just eats it up. This little horse will fight her all the way. Wants to go faster. Oh, the treble, the Rockingham Ram. A, B, oh, C.
Oh, wow. Woohoo! There we go.
Well, Tanea let the big horse. He just got a bit strong down the hill to that first R.M. Williams fence.
And he easily jumps it. It must have been the music. With Rog here on the music, the music's fantastic.
Down the hill. Oh, she got away with it. She gave it more than a touch. Oh. Well, maybe we did lose just that little bit too much energy going forward. A couple of serious contenders, one being Sonia. Bella goes on. Quality Street jumps beautifully into the Burswood splash. Bella Draper, Quality Street, a quality round by a quality young lady. Woohoo! Jump off, here they come.
If there's one place to be at Equestrian in the Park, it's right here, the Inner Circle Marquee. Superb access and a 360-degree view of the course. The food, the drinks, the vibe, it's all elite.
Well, amazing event, beautiful location, you couldn't ask for more.
Food's beautiful, drinks are good. We've gone from when it first started and it's getting bigger and bigger every year and it's amazing.
There's a lot to enjoy, it's good, especially in the centre circle, there's a lot to watch, you can't miss anything, and it's good fun.
I'm Andrew Hoy, stay with us, there's more Equestrian in the Park straight after this break.
Hi, Sonia Johnson, proud farmer 50 kilometres northeast of Albany. Love producing merino sheep, but that wasn't why I came here. I'm here because I am an Australian Olympian, silver medalist at Beijing, bronze medalist at the World Championships, and I'm here to have fun. Working with the teams at Beijing and the World Championships, that is incredible being in a team situation, but I still say my proudest moment was coming second individually at the Pony Club State Championships when I was 13. Andrew was one of my first really influential coaches. I don't believe that I would have achieved what I have in the sport without his assistance. He was coaching me when I was about 17 or 18. And we used to do really strange things like I couldn't afford to pay for all the lessons I wanted, so I trained a sheepdog and gave it to him. He's someone that's been an important part of my development into the athlete I am.
It's time for the high point of the Equestrian in the Park event. The best horse and riders going at it for the $20,000 first place prize. Who'll be the Rockingham Ram Grand Prix champion? Let's find out.
Of course, this is the money round. This is where it gets really interesting. Through the City Hill start box, we're jumping the R.M. Williams jump. We're turning right. Up the hill, quite a tight, because again, it's a little bit downhill, so the horses will want to run on a little bit quicker. A nice angle by Laurel. Gets in a 2-point, off his back. Covers the ground. Time's important. Kato, Mr. Knightley, has a little look at us. Prefers the jump. Jumps beautifully over the Ramsey horse transport, upright fence. Oh, a little bit of a reminder. Bit of a hail the cab by Laurel as she goes in, gets out. Charges off now to the big New Holland dray. Continues to gallop on. We've got the floating log. We've got the narrow brush. Now she has a long gallop up to the Rockingham Ram treble. Could this fence be the most telling in the Grand Prix jump off? A, B, C, a big oxer, a vertical, clear, A, B, and C. She comes down the hill. She's taking an angle to the Anatone, the big apex corner. It worked. Nearly got offline, around to the Space Realty. She turns right onto the motor track. What a hot time! Bring it on. Ooh, gave the RMs a rattle. Look at that tight corner. Great corner there by Pumpkin. Very agile, little horse, but boy, can she gallop on. She comes down to the Ramsey horse transport. Holds the stride, focus on the fence. Pops carefully over, no penalties. Down to the Burswood Park splash. Long shadows, beautifully in. Oh, big stride out for little Pumpkin. They gallop on now. No holding stride here, just kick on. Over the big New Holland dray, into the corner. Just the 13B, not the whole double. Gallop again, little Pumpkin, she charges up the hill. The Rockingham Ram treble. Oxer, one stride, vertical, 2 strides, vertical, clear through. Down to the Anatone, the big apex corner. Gives it some respect, lines up, goes bang. Down to Space Realty. Wow, another great exhibition. The motor trek. I think she's going to be in front on the clock. Caitlin Fletcher gallops up to Snoozle, to the finish line. Could it get any better? Mia will give it a crack. Irish Tribute. A really efficient corner. Over the Pegasus at 20. Great angle. Oh, she's turned inside. Oh my goodness. Hold on to your hats. Take a breath. Look at the angle. The line onto the horse transport. Oh, she made it. That could be the match-winning angle. Down to the Burswood splash. She's in. She lines up. She comes out. A big jump on the way out. The big New Holland jump. They pass 13A. They just have to sneak in behind and jump the brush at 13B. Now they gallop up the hill. Watch Irish Tribute gallop up the hill to the Rockingham Ram. 3 show jumps. The penalties can add up very quickly here. The Oxer, careful, she's in, 1 stride, she's in, she's out, she's clear. Oh no! It's only 4 penalties though. She's gone well against the clock, down to the Anatone corner. Steady, steady, clever pop over the last fence, the motor trek. This will still be a great time. Up up the hill to the snoozle. We wish Mike all the best. Oh, the RM Williams has gone down again in a pile. There's still some great prizes. Mike will still want to travel. He's taking that short line again. This is a big horse to be tucking into this line. He's decided to sneak outside the number 1 Palm. And down the hill, over the Ramsey horse transport, beautifully, into the big Burswood Splash. Out he goes. He'll gallop across now to the New Holland Dray. Big jump, but a big horse. He'll make it look little. Around to fence 13. Doesn't have to jump the AB. They bypass A, sneak inside and jump the brush at B. Now we can open that big horse up the hill. All the way up to the Rockingham Ram. A, B, C. This horse is normally clever. Mike rides in, he had to push in. 1 stride, 2 strides in between. Clear through the treble. Down to the Anatone corner. A fence that requires accuracy and respect. He gave it that. Uh-oh. GPS moment. The hooter has sounded, but unfortunately Mike has missed fence 11 after the Anatone corner.
Bridget, you're the ambassador for this wonderful event. Why did you decide to become involved?
Well, I love horses. I started riding recently and I've always wanted to be a part of an event like this. And when the opportunity came up, I thought, why not? You know, bring my background in fashion to something that I absolutely love. So, honoured to be here.
What do you make of not only the equestrian side, but also the social side?
I love it. No, it feels so good to be home and to be back with other Perth people and just to be, you know, a part of an environment like this. I've really loved it so far.
And fashion's in the field. I saw you casting a close eye.
Yes, it was really fun actually to be on the other side of it, to be able to like pick out outfits instead of being the one wearing them. So no, we saw some really amazing outfits, some really great style, a lot of very like quirky and original pieces, and yeah, it was a very fun experience to do that.
After this, we're going to find out the winner of the Grand Prix at Equestrian in the Park, right here on the Swan River foreshore, thanks to Rockingham Ram and Channel 7. Eight Olympic Games, 6 medals, 3 gold, 2 silver, 1 bronze. That must give you enormous pride.
Look, it does. I don't do my sport and ride horses and work with the horses to break records. I do it because I enjoy it, and I think that's the thing that's kept me going as well, because I've just got a passion for the horses and working with them in the best possible way. The medals and the success at Olympic Games, that's absolute pride, and it's pride not just for myself, but the fact that I've been representing the country and I've shown on the day that I'm one of the best.
I believe you had a look at the course yesterday and the jumps that are involved. Can you give us your thoughts?
Like, there's definitely some challenges out there. You have to ride the course with feeling. It's not flat, there's undulations. It's important that you get a good rhythm with your horse, that you don't hurry it. You've got to be quick, but you mustn't be in a panic to get to the other side of the fence. You've got to take time, you've got to let the horse see what they've got to jump, you've got to give them time to jump it, but you've got to keep your finger on the button. Horses can bring a wonderful way for young people in society. They give them responsibility of something to look after, something to care for. The horses, they're real living animals, and to have that care and that love and respect for an animal is something very, very special.
Andrew, it's been a pleasure to spend some time with you. Enjoy your stay here in Perth.
Thank you, Michelle.
I'm sure Ellie and Don Chami might have something to say about this. She took it pretty steady over the Pegasus fence. She's taking the long way to the Ramsey. She's making sure of it. She knows that a clear round will still have her up in a high place. Down the Burswood splash. In she goes. The narrow fence on the way out. Beautiful stride, a nice big gallop now. Don Chami can open up. Across the grass they go, over the beautiful big New Holland fence. Bypass 13A. Make sure you jump 13B, and the head she did. Another gallop up the hill. She'll come into view. She charges up the hill to the Rockingham Ram treble A, B, C. The Ox are in one stride. Athletic. And both. Neither of those were front feet. They were both just a little lazy with the back. Lovely big jump over the Anatone corner. That's the fence. Dago should have jumped after the corner. The Space Realty show jump. A little tight turn over the motor track, and a big round of applause. Ellie Goff and Don Chami.
Oh, well done, Ellie Goff.
Super great riders. And starting now, another one, a local girl, Sinead Lowings, through the Sid Hill and Son start box on this great big grey horse. Silver Promise, a great turn after the Pegasus wings. Oh, an interesting line through the start box. Silver Promise gallops on. Lovely clear jump over the Ramsey, down the hill. Here comes the Burswood Splash. What a beautiful big grey horse. In he goes, out he goes. Sinead didn't take a hold there. She just galloped through that water. Continues to gallop on, over the New Holland Dray. Around the corner in front of the Riders' Lounge, 13B, the Summerfield Hedge, and gallops up the hill. Look at her go. Silver Promise, the Silver Flash. The Rockingham Ram, ABC, hold your breath. Four at B, 4 at C, down to the Anatone, the big angled box. Second last fence, the Space Realty. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Sinead gave it a crack and give it up. Sinead Lowings and Silver Promise. Well, if you don't think this type of horse competition is exciting, then you're obviously, you've been going to the wrong events. Because here we are, Equestrian In The Park, 10 years in the making, and we're down to the last two riders, Bella Draper, Quality Street, a quality combination as they start their round through the Sid Hill and Son start box. Good luck to Bella. Over the R.M. Williams fence, it stayed up. A good corner. Up the hill to the Pegasus. Which line will she take? Will she take a crazy line? Yes, she is. She's sneaking in and around the box, around the number one palm tree. Lines up the Ramsey horse transport and just goes, The front end went pop, the back end went plop. Down through the water jump. That was good, a great recovery. Galloping down to the New Holland box. There's still some great prizes to be won if she can get around quickly. She's still only on 4 faults. Big jump over the Summerfield Park fence at 13B. Rockingham Ram. Steady. We're holding our breath. The front rail went. That puts her on 8. That puts her on 12. She's still in the top 8. The Anatone box, a little bit close. The red flag's gone. Space Realty stayed. A tight turn onto Motor Trek. Lovely jump. Great job, Bella and Quality Street, the second last competitor in the jump off. Well, the only horse that can beat K-Dale, Mr. Knightley, is K-Dale, Miss Emma. Sister, will they keep it in the family? Gee, Miss Molly must be a cracking mare. She has... I'm sure the dad's okay as well, but, you know, the boys do have some say in it. But the mum must be a beauty. What a pair of horses. Both absolute picturesque types of horses. Will Baxter, can the man bring the last competitive horse home? Will Baxter, K-Dale, Miss Emma, best of luck, Will. He won't leave anything. Oh, that's cost him time. He got a bit big and bold at the first. He'll make it. He'll make up the time.
Oh my goodness, I think we're all a bit devastated, and I'm sure Will is way more devastated than we are. But unfortunately, the rules stand. And he did not start, he started before the judges gave the bell. No? He went through the wrong flags. Okay. Just to clarify, he started through the finish box. I'm so sorry. He started through the finish box. That's an absolute tragedy for everyone, including Will, for all of us. We so were looking forward to seeing that mare jump. And you know what? Things can happen, and you kick yourself afterwards. There'll be another day.
Congratulations, your first time as a winner at Equestrian In The Park. How does it feel?
I'm so excited and so happy. I didn't know whether to cry or be sick, so I'm just over the moon. I'm so proud of my horse, and I'm so happy for Steph, the owner. She does a great job breeding and looking after us all when we're at competition, so I'm really excited.
How challenging was this course?
Yeah, it was very challenging. Every year it's probably one of the hardest courses we jump in, this atmosphere with the, we don't often get all this like excitement and the banners and people cheering. So yeah, it's hard to compete, particularly on a horse you're like maybe formed a new partnership with. So yeah, it's a tough call to come here and jump around.
Thanks for watching Equestrian in the Park. Thanks to Burswood Park, Riviera WA, Rockingham Ram and Channel 7. As we bid you farewell, let's enjoy some show jumping sights and sounds. Until next time, see you there.